What up, guys, and welcome back to another KIO TV show.
Hey!
All right, guys, so today we're going to be doing something a bit different. We're going to be reacting to some cryptocurrency TikToks. Now, some are going to be good, some are going to be bad, some are going to be absolutely fucking horrible. Either way, I think it's going to be pretty funny. So, Vince, unless you got anything to add,
Let's do it.
let's jump right into it. And guys, if you enjoy this type of content, please leave us a like, leave some funny comments below, and subscribe. And yeah, hope you enjoy the content. All right, see you again.
You lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and saying to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Bro. What's your thoughts on that, man?
Hey, that's most people's experiences at the end of the day. So in 2017, I was one of the guys. I put a large part of my position in 2017 was put on at like between 19 and the top, literally 21,000.
Yeah, I would say, guys, if you are investing into anything, and that's why it's important to like understand price action and look at technical analysis. A good asset at a bad price is worse than an okay asset at a good price. So it's like the more something's going up, it's good to keep things on your radar, but like it's good to wait for a correction no matter what it is, because people are always going to take profit. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But that's funny,
especially if they go up like it did on that run to 67,000 and everyone was convinced it was going to keep going. Once you started hearing the consensus became 100, 150,000, I knew we were going to see a giant ass pullback, to be honest.
It's like that quote, be greedy when people are fearful and fearful when people are greedy. The more something's going up, the more you should be taking profits if you have a position already. Hey, sometimes you're going to miss opportunities, but there will always be other ones.
Hey, I'm of the camp. If somebody's greedy, you try to be more greedy. No, I'm just playing. All right, let's go to the next one.
Look, at the end of the day, if you really want to be prepared for the next crypto bull run, you need to, first of all, get a personal loan, max it out. Then you need to go open a zero interest credit card for 24 months, max that out, buy as much crypto as you can, put it all into Shiba Inu, and wait 2 years.
Oh, man. Okay, I got a feeling this one was an actual joke, but hey, it's funny because I've met people in real life. When Doge and Sheena was at like their peak, bro, everyone's like, bro, when you bring up investing, that's what they bring up. And I immediately know, okay, they're not a serious investor.
Yeah, I can, once the bull market ensues, I'll always start getting texts like, hey man, how do I buy SafeMoon? How do I buy Shiba? How do I buy Doge? Never, hey man, what makes Ethereum valuable? How does Bitcoin have value? Like, it's always like on some hype stuff.
Bro, those were the days people would brag that they have over 100 million Shiba Inu. Like,
yeah,
okay, cool, buddy.
Oh, 1 cent.
No. Yeah, people are funny, man.
Hey, are you buying Bitcoin? Nah, Bitcoin's a total scam. Bitcoin's up over 50,000%. Are you gonna buy now? Nah, it's gone up way too much, but I'll buy it when it drops. Bitcoin is down 90%. This is the perfect time to buy. I've heard Bitcoin is going to zero. Bitcoin's about to reach $20,000 a coin. Have you bought yet? No, but this time, when it drops, I'll buy it for sure. Bitcoin's dropped over 80%. Are you buying? No way. They're saying Bitcoin's a scam. Bitcoin's at nearly $100,000 and it made me rich. Did you ever buy? No, but this time, I promise I'll buy when it drops. Bitcoin's down 75%. Please tell me you're buying some. What are you, crazy? Bitcoin's going to zero.
That pretty much sums up. Yeah, don't be that guy on the right. I agree. That's all I got to say.
Ray Dalio said it best. In order to be a good investor, you have to be willing to bet against the consensus and be right. It's like following the herd will get you what the herd got, which usually ain't shit. So it's like you have to be willing to go against
following the wrong herd, because at the end of the day, they're gonna follow a herd either way.
That's true.
They can follow the sheep or they can follow the buffalo.
Yeah, okay. You gotta be willing to, well, I don't know. Anyway, you gotta be willing to go against the grain a little bit and like rely on yourself. I lost most of my money investing, listening to other people, and I made the most listening to my own research, because you know when you're convicted on something, that helps you be able to better weather the storm. Like imagine if you built a boat from scratch and a storm's coming. It's like, all right, you know shit's gonna be good. But if somebody built a boat and you don't know and shit start getting crazy and it start creaking, hey, well, if you built it, you know that creek is maybe like an extra layer to the boat to keep it safe. But if someone else built it, you might think, man, I got to abandon ship, but you just jumped overboard for no reason. So it's like with investing, your conviction is going to help you look at things from a better perspective and be like, oh, the price dip, this is a buying opportunity, or maybe it's a shorting opportunity. Maybe I do need to get out. So listen to yourself, but after you put some skin in the game and actually do the research.
If you own any Bitcoin, you need to do what I'm about to tell you right now, because there are people paying thousands of dollars.
Pause. Right off the rip. If anybody ever starts a TikTok like that, skip the shit out of it. I'm gonna just start by saying that. If they say do this right now, skip, because usually some BS. I don't know what this guy's about to say, but let's see.
Including myself, for rare Satoshis. Now, if you're wondering what a Satoshi is, it's basically just a fractionalized piece of Bitcoin. Now, let me teach you how to find if you have rare Satoshis. First thing you need to have is a self-custody wallet called Xverse. Second step, whatever Bitcoin you have on exchange, you want to send it to your Xverse wallet. Once that's done, you want to go to sating.io. Put your address in, and it's going to show you if you have any rare Satoshis. And it's going to look just like this, and it's going to show you exactly what rare Satoshis you have, such as the pizza Satoshi. And yes, these were the same Satoshis that were used in the infamous Bitcoin pizza purchase. And people are paying thousands of dollars to get their hands on it. Now, if you want to learn how to hunt for these rare Satoshis, stay tuned for the next video. But for now, don't forget to follow, like, and share this video.
Don't do it.
I'm not saying do it, but I didn't know that. Like, I mean, it makes sense, but I didn't know, like, you know, the Bitcoin.
It ain't no damn rare Satoshi. They just got a little value because of the story behind the pizza man. And I can almost promise you that you will not resell them to someone who's like, oh my God, I want to get my hands on those. It won't happen.
I don't know. Bitcoin Pizza Day is actually like a holiday.
I don't care.
I mean, I don't care enough to like look to see if I have any rare Satoshis for sure. But like, interesting.
Interesting bullshit. It is interesting though. But yeah, I guess that's just me personally. You know, I've always been like that kind of stubborn in that way. It's like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. That's pointless.
You're like that guy on the right a few videos back.
No, not that guy.
Our third prediction. The Bitcoin halving will have next to no immediate effect on BTC's price. For reference, it's believed that the halving causes BTC's price to increase because of the reduced supply coming onto the market. As basic economics dictates, if you reduce supply while demand stays the same or increases, then prices should rise. Naturally, many have argued that the additional supply squeeze brought on by the halving should push BTC higher. And to be fair, there is some historical evidence for this. During the halving in 2016, BTC's price almost doubled over the course of a couple of months, consistent with these supply-demand economics. During the halving in 2020, however, BTC's price barely budged in the days that followed. Some would argue that this is because investors were distracted by other factors, such as the pandemic. But we would argue that this was probably because the BTC halving had mostly been priced in, much like the spot Bitcoin ETF approval. In plain English, everyone already knows that the halving is coming. It's literally programmed into Bitcoin's code. As a result, most of the price action related to the halving will probably happen before.
So real quick, the halving in 2016, I agree with this video mostly, by the way, but the halving in 2016, that was like a confluence of like mainly two factors. The influx of new demand. So not just wallet addresses cycling cash somewhere or flowing cash through the Bitcoin ecosystem. It was literally new demand plus the halving economics. In 2020, we've already had most of that new demand. And so that allowed, after 2016, around like 2018, I think it was, we started seeing the ability or possibility for more price discovery in Bitcoin. And so 2020, yes, it's priced in, but also there was just not as much new demand as it was in 2016. So that's, yeah, you know, I agree with this video mostly, but yeah, in 2016, it wasn't so directly correlated with the halving. I think that's a misconception just because the halving happened on this date on the chart and you can see the spike, you know, a little bit after that date. That doesn't necessarily mean that it was an exact correlation with it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But I agree mostly.
I don't know if I agree. Mostly, I partly agree. I do believe in 2016, like each halving, more and more people know about it. But at the same time, it becomes less and less effective because Bitcoin has a cap supply, obviously. So I think in 2016, it did have a big effect because like that's like the 4-year cycle theory, like Bitcoin. And this is another thing I disagree with Coin Bureau. What he's saying is like the halving is priced in. If you look at the chart, Bitcoin every single time rallied a few months after the halving. Like there may be some pumps before, there's a dump before, and then there's a pump after. So it's just like with this halving coming up here, I don't know if it's going to be more significant or not because more people know about it. You got the Bitcoin ETF and institutions and the whole real world assets. Like there's never been more narratives than we have in this cycle here at one time. Like you said, it'll be hard to tell if it's exactly correlated with the halving. And then on top of that, from a supply and demand perspective, this halving is for sure going to have at least a less effect because it's going from 6 point whatever down to 3 whatever. But I do think the narrative will have some kind of effect. How much? I don't know.
What do you think of there's about a dozen big financial companies, Fidelity included.
Number one, I don't care. So just please stop talking about this and I don't know what he would say about blockchain versus currencies that do something versus Bitcoin that does nothing. And maybe that's not different than me. But this is what makes a market. People have opinions. This is the last time I'm ever going to state my opinion.
Talking about the last time he's going to state his opinion. They tried to talk about commercial real estate. And he brought up Bitcoin again. Like, bro, we made a video on this, guys. Definitely give this video a watch. Like, we broke down this whole interview.
We'll link it in the description.
Yeah, but I always say, like, watch what they do, not what they say, because it talked about like how his fund was buying Bitcoin overseas and all this stuff, and just like look at how mad he got, bro. Like, why are you getting mad at an asset like it's a fucking person?
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, guys, definitely. We'll link it. Go watch that video. We actually break down this entire interview. It's pretty funny, so just go watch that one.
Bitcoin will not achieve all-time highs, probably at least for a decade. Now, if you'd asked me 1 or 2 weeks ago, the story has been consistent. ETF, buy the rumor, sell the news, that drop was inevitable. But when we get those reversal patterns, wherever this may land, the speculation was that Bitcoin price would drive up to April towards the halving, and that we would achieve a higher high. But the more that I thought about this has changed my mind. The stock market has made record highs 3 days in a row now. Think about it like this. The stock market peaked in January of 2022, been running up for more than 2 years, and the crypto market peaked in November of 2021. The stock market is making these all-time highs. Bitcoin is not keeping up at all, not even close. And I know some broke crypto dude is going to tell me, well, the percent gains with Bitcoin have been bigger. And you're right, your market caps have changed drastically. Think about it like this. It's easier to double $1 than it is to double $10,000 as a simplistic example. Because Bitcoin is not getting the type of momentum that it got in 2021 with these news events, I'm thinking that the halving is actually going to form a lower high. Is that still going to be a sizable percentage gain? Still money to be made. Remember with these Bitcoin ETFs, literally anything can go inside of these ETFs. In fact, the majority of them didn't even hold Bitcoin. So many think that billions of dollars are going to flow into Bitcoin through these ETFs, but the thing is it's not a one-to-one exchange. They can literally put dog inside of these ETFs and the SEC has approved it. The point being, for example, IBIT, that ETF, I'm thinking about investing at some point. I'll let everyone know when I do. But when you buy that asset, it doesn't matter if it's $30 or $1, that is going to be a profit to the institution, in this case, BlackRock. I honestly think that these financial institutions learned how profitable the altcoin rug pulls are. They create an ETF out of thin air and woo, look at the money flow in. I don't like saying this, but I honestly think that the Bitcoin community is going to become like the XRP community, in which they form a lower high every single cycle. We'll still swear it's going to the moon. If you're angry about this video, put your nasty angry comment in the comments section and I'll be sure to get to it as soon as possible. Thanks for stopping by.
He's funny for saying how bad it is, but then tomorrow, I might buy it. I'll let you guys know.
Yeah. He's what I would classify as a crypto conspiracy theorist.
Tinfoil hat on hard.
Yeah, and he definitely just made this video for clicks, 100%. Because it sounds, look, I always said, like, when I was younger, I used to always say, like, as a kid, just because it makes sense doesn't mean it's true. And
That's a
obviously,
wise thing to say as a kid, bro.
yeah, I know that now, right? And it's funny because it never changed. It's still the way I verbalize it in my head. Just because it makes sense, it doesn't mean it's true. And what he's saying, it makes a lot of sense. And to the average person, they may look at it like, damn, this guy's right. So why buy Bitcoin if we're going to see a lower high every basically cycle from this point on? And he probably had a lot of people agreeing with him. But at the end of the day, he just made it for clicks. So I have really not much to say about that. Be careful of these people, man. They will really get you thinking in the wrong direction.
And they'll get you broke. To be honest, it's like he was saying, it's going to continue to be like lower highs. Like that's what it's been. But like Bitcoin has been the best performing asset of the past decade. So it's literally false. You can't be lower highs and lower lows and be the best unless you're looking at it from a shorting perspective, which people don't do. And then in regards to what he's saying about anything being in the ETFs, is that true? Do you know?
Say that one more time.
Like he was saying, like, oh, they can put dog shit.
Oh, no, that's not true, man. The SEC and the regulating bodies, bro, they're going to know what assets underlie the paper. So they're going to know before it's approved. You literally can't get away with that when you're dealing with the SEC.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I wouldn't listen to this guy. This video was bullshit.
I've heard rumors that Qatar wants to buy $500 billion of crypto. If that happens, all bets are off. They're going to find that it's literally going to be impossible for them to buy $500 billion of crypto. If there was a single $500 billion purchase of Bitcoin's price would in an instant shoot up well over $100,000. So if they're thinking that they're going to do one single $500 billion purchase of crypto, what's going to happen is that $500 billion is going to immediately turn into $100 billion worth of Bitcoin, because it's going to shoot up, it's going to blow through all those sell walls, and then people are going to sell aggressively. It's not possible anymore to buy $500 billion worth of Bitcoin. And as time goes on, there's going to be more and more difficulty to buy that much Bitcoin. To buy, it's going to come down, where it's going to be impossible to buy $100 billion and then $10 billion. And then people wanting to buy $1 million of Bitcoin because of its scarcity, they're going to have a really, really hard time.
It's weird how he said all that, but
he basically said the same thing like 4 separate times.
Yeah, but it's like, to be honest, from like Qatar, they want to buy $500 billion in crypto. If they did do that, obviously the price would shoot up. I don't think you can buy that much Bitcoin at a time from a logistical standpoint. And he said the longer it gets, it's going to be harder. But from a logistical standpoint, as Bitcoin's market cap increases, it's going to be easier to buy that much Bitcoin from a logistical standpoint, but it's going to be harder to do it from a price standpoint. Actually, not even a price standpoint, because $500 billion, it'll get you less Bitcoin, but it will be easier to do the higher the market cap, because you won't have to worry about slippage. You won't have to worry about like the price like going crazy. But no one's just going to buy 500 billion in one fell swoop. Institutions are really smart. They have developers, and they will, like, even on Coinbase Pro, you can have something set up to where you can do, like, I'll call it intelligent limit orders, where they allow you to buy in at certain points so that the price isn't affected. This is what institutions do. They're not just going to be dumbasses and, oh, buy 500 billion Bitcoin and then put a target on their back.
Yeah, guys, pretty much anytime you see a large institution announce or any fund announce that they want to buy a large amount of Bitcoin to the tune of, 150 million and up, they're usually saying that they're going to buy that over a period of time. 100% of the time, actually, that's what they're saying. And so this video, I mean, he's right, but it's also kind of pointless because, like he said, literally no one would even think that they would buy. Do you think those guys are over there like, oh, I want to buy 500 billion right now? No. They understand markets well enough that they're not going to carry out that trade in one fell swoop. So, yeah, I mean, he's right, but like I said, it's kind of pointless. It's like, that's one of those things that's like, oh, it's already on the wall. Like, you can't delete that. We know that. So,
yes, I don't know what made him think I'm going to do this video other than clicks.
Hey,
He's not as educated on how things work, too. So
TikTok is a dangerous place.
yeah.
And by the way, it's Qatar, not Qatar, guys. Qatar. Don't fuck it up. But no.
So this is an actual Bitcoin. You've probably heard about Bitcoin and crypto, but this is one you can actually hold. Now, for people who want to collect in this category but don't want to deal with the blockchain and wallets, this is your option right here. Part of our Stacks Bowers June auction highlight a 1 Bitcoin here, worth about 29,000 in cryptocurrency right now. Will probably sell for 40 to 60,000 US dollars. So a very cool piece.
Bro, is that a piece of gold? Like, what the heck is he talking about?
Probably, bro. Bullshit.
Bro, is he joking?
Bitcoin is not physical, guys. Obviously, anyone who knows anything, like, bro, if anybody says, I have here physical Bitcoin, slap the shit. Okay, I'm not going to promote violence, so don't slap them, but air slap them.
Bro, it would be cool if like you had something like that and you had an NFT attached to it, or you know, some kind of thing like that. But like that's literally impossible what he's doing, and he seems so serious, like he means it. I don't know if it's
anybody who tries to literally go against the nature of Bitcoin by creating a physical carbon copy. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if I was in a shop or a jewelry store or whatever, and somebody tried to sell me that Bitcoin because we had on a Bitcoin shirt that day or something, come on, man. You know how I am. They're gonna hear it, man.
The crazy part is I can see like one of my aunties like hearing about Bitcoin or something, and I'm at their house and they get back from the store like, hey, I bought a Bitcoin today, and they show me that. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, man. Oh, I can sell it for 40, 50K. No, you can't. Trust me.
I can see they pull up the Bitcoin chart, like, look, this is how much it's selling for. Don't fall for it, guys.
Yeah, please. That's a crazy video right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Extremely. It might be the craziest one we've seen.
Yeah. No, actually. And it got the eerie music in the background, making it more of a conspiracy.
I think crypto is a load of garbage. I think it's generally a distraction to what this technology and this movement represents and is here to change. And so how the world is going to sort out the fact that some kid named Vitalik Buterin printed a lot of coins in his basement and then pre-sold them to people and has been promising all sorts of crazy things that have never happened. I don't know. Is that a security? But I guess the point is I don't care. Everyone knows that Bitcoin has regulatory clarity, that Bitcoin is now officially on Wall Street, that Bitcoin is distributed, it works, its monetary policy has never changed, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to change the world through Bitcoin and push Bitcoin as far as we can as humanity and society. So the regulation on, I think altcoins are arbitrages on this trend. I don't think they'll be around, by the time I die. I imagine, what is Dogecoin going to do for society over the next 20 years? Come on, what are we talking about?
Man, he was hanging out with homeboy who was saying Bitcoin is kind of like XRP, bro. Jesus Christ. Crypto's a load of garbage. That's like saying stocks is a load of garbage. There's so many different utilities that are actually being used. Like you got Energy Web Token did a partnership with California, so you can put your grid on the blockchain. Like you got DMVs using blockchain. We made a video on Chainlink on how Sergey is like helping banks get on chain and the efficiencies of it. Like, man, bro, it's like actual tangible proof that what he's saying is absolute garbage. So
yeah, granted, whenever you go on news shows like this, is Yahoo Finance he was on. This is a Strike CEO, obviously, and I've only seen him speak, well, over the years, I guess, quite a bit. But anyway, I respect the dude. But it sounds like he's saying in this video, and it's such a short clip, it sounds like he's saying that Bitcoin will literally be the only thing around at the end. And obviously, that's just completely misguided. But obviously, you see, he's Strike CEO, and so he runs a payment processor, right? And so you would think that he would be more bullish on certain types of stable coins and whatnot that could be used with or integrated within his payment gateway or API. But yeah, it sounds like he's just saying, yeah, Bitcoin is this and nothing else is anything. And yeah, which is crazy because, we just did one on Maple that's getting ready to drop soon. We did one on Pendle, we did one on Chainlink. And there's so many other projects even that are as niche as just automated market maker protocols that will be very valuable to the DeFi ecosystem. The DeFi ecosystem. And yeah, so it's just hard for me to agree with him on pretty much anything except for Bitcoin's regulatory framework is pretty clear at this point.
Yeah, and it's like being a Bitcoin maximalist, guys, is dangerous. Like I don't know if you're a builder, you want to find the best technology. But if you're an investor, I like to say I'm a profit maxi. Like wherever I can go and make a profit and it, I can have my risk and all that stuff set up, I'm gonna do it. And even if an asset is good, I don't like I try my best to not be like romantic about it, like just follow my plan. But yeah, what he's saying is like he's wrong. He's wrong.
Yeah, I mean he is right also about Dogecoin. That was a piece of crap.
For sure.
And
It's
a lot worse than
crap. It's mostly crap. I will say that it's like 90-something% of it is crap, but the stuff that's not crap is really good. So, and we help you find that stuff here on this channel. So subscribe.
Jake's with us. Hi, Jake. How are you?
Pretty good, Dave. How about you?
Better than I deserve. And what's your net worth?
About 3.5 million.
Cool. Break that down for me by category, please.
Sure will, Dave. I'm pretty conservative with my investments. Let's just say 1 million of that I got in XRP. I don't know if you ever heard about it, but pretty much all the banks in the world are going to start using. But the next million I got in 50-50 Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm pretty sure you heard about those two. And then the last couple millions, I got all divided in between a couple meme coins like Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and I got about 390 million Pepe coins actually.
All right, and what's it worth?
About 350.
350. Good. Very good. Very cool. How much of this did you inherit?
Well, Dave, my parents being baby boomers, not really into crypto, but I did inherit some bonds and then real estate, and I just had to sell it all and go all in crypto.
And how old are you?
27.
Wow, you did it quick too.
And did you all ever work with an investment professional?
Yeah, Michael Saylor was a big influence, and also Elon Musk with Dogecoin was a game changer.
Very cool.
That is fantastic. What's one of the financial mistakes you made along this journey?
Yes, and that was not buying enough of the people's coin, which is Dogecoin.
Very cool.
Very good.
What advice do you have to a 25-year-old listening to us?
Yes, I do, Dave. If you're listening to this, millennials, listen up, because crypto is here to stay. We're the new stock market now. We're the captains. And next bull run, we will prove that. And Dogecoin will go to $1. Peace.
Very cool. Excellent job, man. Ding, ding. Well done.
I'm telling you.
Way to go, hero. It's an everyday millionaire theme hour. We're talking to real millionaires. So they're inspiring people.
Firstly, man, he said, "What advice do you have for the people?" Yes, I do, Dave.
I saw that too.
But man, hey, Dave Ramsey was sitting there low-key hating in his spirit the whole time. I'm like, damn it. Like, why the fuck would he call this show?
Bro, obviously, guys, that video is fake. Like, if you pay attention to Dave Ramsey's mouth, he was like talking, like he wasn't actually talking to that guy. Like the only thing
I actually didn't notice that.
Wow. That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to his mouth. I mean, I'm usually pretty good with that.
He was talking the whole time. That's how I knew that he was, bro, Dave Ramsey, he ain't gonna be saying that, bro. What the heck? He's the most conservative. Think of Isaac Times.
No. That stuff is. Oh, go ahead, man. I'm gonna have to watch that again. Wow.
Bro, this video is a joke. The only thing that made sense was 50-50 Bitcoin Ethereum. Everything else, he was wilding.
Yeah, he said, yeah, that part, I thought he was just trolling. I thought someone called him trolling Dave Ramsey. I thought that's what it was.
They were.
Right.
Because Dave Ramsey would never recommend that that's good.
Right. And you're saying that even like he wasn't actually talking. Hey, not gonna lie, that was some pretty good editing. But okay, so this one, Dave Ramsey on crypto. Let's see what he says.
And highly greedy people make the worst financial mistakes. And your fear is making you do statistically the equivalent of putting this money on a roulette wheel or a hand of poker. Because crypto is extremely volatile, extremely risky, at least 100 times more risky than your current retirement portfolio. At least. Desperate people and highly greedy.
Well, that last thing, yeah, guys, I'm sorry, that is a fact, because let's say you get a Roth IRA as part of your retirement portfolio. Yeah, you're maxed out at $6,500 a year, so you're only going to have at max, $40,000-$50,000 when it's all said and done. So yeah, there's no fucking upside. So that part is true though. But I think we all know Dave Ramsey. He's more comedy these days.
Okay, so there's a lot of truth to what he's saying about desperate people and greedy people. Like, that's true. But in terms of crypto being extremely risky, that depends on who you are. And I don't mean like it depends on your age. Like if you're old, you shouldn't be buying Bitcoin. Something is risky when you're not educated on it, right? Just like if I never practice walking on the tightrope, it's going to be way more risky than a person who practices it all the time. Like if you understand Bitcoin, if you understand ETH, and you have proper risk management, and you're able to identify the fundamentals, it's not risky. So invest in what you understand, basically.
Agreed. And even if you don't, just go all in on red. I'm joking, guys.
The man who begged us in 2013 to invest just $1 in Bitcoin has now introduced the next big thing. Da Vinci Jeremy believes this cryptocurrency has the potential to make numerous millionaires in the coming years.
Oh my God, guys, I have the next big coin that's going to make you millions of dollars if you just put $100 into it.
Guess which coin Da Vinci Jeremy is talking about? And even though there is a Doge cushion in the background, it is not Dogecoin. This coin, which could potentially create a new wave of millionaires in the years to come, happens to be none other than Shiba Inu, and this is...
This one got 200,000 likes. That means it got over 1 million views.
Yeah, he's probably selling some kind of course or some kind of... I'm not against that, but like, yeah, man, that's a dangerous video, bro. Guys, I'm sure he has a big bag of Shiba, and he's trying to pump his bag so he can sell it to you when you buy it.
Well, he probably genuinely bought it early and made a lot of money from that altcoin, and now he's saying, hey, guys, I did it so you can. It's not that simple, guys.
Yeah, it's about timing with investing.
I genuinely don't like videos like this whenever I see them. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like I want to tell the video to shut the fuck up.
Go ahead and tell it.
Hey, video, stop it. No.
I don't make 8 figures in crypto in the next couple of years, there's a problem. The big problem that I had in the last bull run was that I wasn't prepared. In 2017, I got burned and I'm like, oh, this sucks. And then by the time 2020 hit, you know, Bitcoin was back and it was 20K, 30K. I was like, oh man, why didn't I buy it at 3K? Yep. I wasn't prepared. And then now that I have like almost 8 years of, you know, experience in it, I'm like, okay, dude, this next one, I'm gonna kill it.
Crypto is the middle class's answer to be able to compete on a playing field that they don't have any other chance of ever competing.
The middle class is never going to get rich from stocks.
No, they're never. It's absolutely impossible. But I can really confidently say that if somebody buys Bitcoin today, within the next 18 months, you're going to be able to sell that for 3 times as much money.
I agree.
A lot of truth to that. I mostly agree.
Yeah, I mostly agree too. Middle class people can get rich from stocks depending on how they invest. But yeah, I mostly agree.
Yeah, it's like, it's about timing. You're not going to get rich, or you're less likely to get rich quicker in stocks. That's for sure.
What do you say, 8 figures in crypto over the next, what do you say, 18 months? I agree with your boy.
Yeah.
Ryan Pineda. Ryan Pineda is a real estate guy, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, that's not, and I'm sure he has like a lot of money to start with. Obviously, that's not starting from $100. Like that, you have to take extreme risk. Or
yeah, oh no, he's well fed.
No, that, I pretty much agree with this video.
Yeah, 100%.
Mark my words and save this video. LCX will 700x in the next bull cycle. This will not be your average bull cycle. I repeat, it will not be your average bull cycle. I'm going to say it now. It is going to be a super cycle, and it is going to be a utility run. Coins with actual utility will pump the fucking hardest. If you're not investing in coins that have actual utility, you are going to miss the boat.
Man, why does he talk so slow?
Bro, he pretty much didn't say anything. He didn't say anything about the coin. Like, he could have gave like a brief summary. I don't know what LCX is.
It's not going to 700x, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's 70,000%, bro. The whole thing about utility, yeah, coins with utility, yeah, okay, that's true, are good. But it's just like, this video was purely for clicks, bro. Purely for clicks.
Yeah, I mean,
this is the most surface level video that we've seen today.
Yeah, just shut up, buddy.
3 cryptos that could make you a millionaire by 2024. GFAL, sitting at a $7 million market cap, which is about 5% of its supply. GFAL is a gaming platform that aims to revolutionize the gaming industry. Now, I believe play to earn and blockchain gaming and metaverses are the future. And the odds of a gaming studio becoming the next Fortnite and covering and figuring out tokenomics in the right way. Now, I'm not bashing on this foundation or company because I know nothing about them. But will this token make you a millionaire? At being such a low market cap, this is a gamble. GPT at 12 cents. They actually reached out to me to do promotion a while back. However, I didn't take it. They are going to be, I believe, kind of just the blockchain version of ChatGPT. Now, for me, I'm incredibly cautious when it comes to this because with quantum and AI advancing faster than ever, I do believe a lot of these AI chains are going to be swimming uphill in terms of technology that's being adopted. So can this make you a millionaire? Again, maybe it can 10x with a lot of hype in the AI sector. And Sidus. So for Sidus, I actually was able to be an early investor a part of this project. But this is a prime example of what I was talking about with GFAL in the beginning of this video. When you're investing into gaming projects, you guys need to realize you're investing into a studio and team that needs to make an addictive, immersive world. This isn't like a software as a service where just they have to make a good product and they can get business and they can get clients. If your game is dog shit, no one's ever going to play that. And then on top of it, again, you have to deal with the tokenomics, and if the team can't make an addictive, immersive world, the tokenomics are going to struggle very hard as they are diluted into the ecosystem as it develops over time. Which means it's nothing against these companies. They could be building decent projects, a decent game. Just as an investor, you need to understand that there's going to be a lot of dilution in that. Again, probably all these projects, since they sit at such low market caps, if blockchain gaming becomes a trend again or anything around the AI sector starts to take off, they can see gains, but I'm just not sure they're going to make you that millionaire.
I like it. His video was like the title was clickbaity, but I understand why he did that. But the information was actually pretty solid. I wouldn't say he's steering you wrong in any way, actually.
Yeah, I would just say do more research. I wouldn't make it strictly off of this video. Just kind of use it as like a hook and be like, oh, let me explore this and see if, you know what I'm saying, what he's saying is actually good, but not a bad video.
Yeah, but gaming, cryptos, I'm never bullish on them in the first place. So
I'm bullish on them, but I'm not a gamer, so I choose to focus on industries that I'm more educated on. Like
unless Sony or Activision comes out and say they're doing something on the blockchain, all these gaming companies, whatever. Or Treyarch or anybody, you know, who's already established, I'm never bullish on them. Like, guys, you're not gonna just create a new game. It's just not gonna work. Sorry.
No,
somebody, yeah, I know.
A lot of VC money is pouring into GameFi.
Yeah, and they end up, if it works, they end up getting bought out by Ubisoft to make it work. Any of these gaming companies that are already established, you still got to go through them. So it's like, at the end of the day, I'm not bullish until I hear. The only reason I would be bullish is if there's a bull market, you know, they'll naturally get that magnetic effect and also go up or also appreciate. But other than that, anything gaming right now, I'm not bullish.
Get the fuck out of here. When the fuck did 50 Solana become $1,200? Last year, you only needed 5 Solana for it to be 1,200. I have 50. 10x? Nah, Brody. I'll see your ass at Burger King.
Man, it happens, man.
Yeah, nothing really to say on this one, but Solana's a VC chain, and not a lot of new things are happening on top of it except for meme coins and NFTs.
If you notice, all the people who are bullish on Solana, they're the people who can secure interviews with CNBC, Bloomberg, and all those guys. So, yeah, just saying. That's pretty funny.
So thousands of people are about to become millionaires. I want to show you before it's too late, so just look at this. So if you look on Google, there's about 88,000 crypto millionaires in the world, and a ton of these millionaires are created during these bull markets. And you probably noticed that it happens right after these red lines. And those red lines are called the Bitcoin halving. It happens about every 4 years, and we know when the next one is going to be. And if we go back to the chart, 4 years from the previous halving would be in June of 2024. This is literally a cheat code because every single time that there's been a halving, crypto pumps right after. And a lot of the top cryptos will only go up like 5 to 10x. I didn't become a millionaire that way. It was through finding the small cryptos before they blow up. I'm telling you, dude, it's the sauce. And that's exactly why I'm about to release Oasis. This crypto is going to be used inside of my video game. Not financial advice, but it's about to launch. So if you guys want to check it out, here's the website.
I agree with everything he said, except when he started to mention his own coin.
He said millionaires are about to be made because of the halving. I also don't agree with that.
I agree because like people make money with Bitcoin. They feel like geniuses. They start buying other coins. They make money, then they start buying meme coins. Even though
he just said the Bitcoin halving is like, I agree with what you're saying. Like, you're going into it, like you're saying shit he didn't say. So I agree with that.
Yeah, I get what he was meaning, but he said it. He was trying to get views, obviously.
Yeah, he's trying to. It's funny because I just mentioned I'm not bullish on any gaming tokens or whatever, and that's what his is. And yeah, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy the gaming token, but definitely looking for small altcoins.
He gets more views than us, so he's doing okay.
I don't know what to say to that. Guys, you know, we went through those videos. We heard all those people saying all that crazy stuff. If you guys want to learn how to invest like a professional and increase your chances of success through capital gains with crypto, but also through yield farming, which allows you to generate passive income with crypto, click the link in the description and book a free strategy session. We have our Know It All Academy. We go through everything you need to develop the proper mindset to be a successful investor, how to open the chart and know what you're looking at so you can master your entries and your exits, the fundamentals of Web3 and DeFi, like all those people are saying, oh, utility, this and this. We break down how this industry, this sector has value and how we see it connecting to the traditional financial world, because it's not going to replace it, despite many people thinking that, like that guy said, oh, it's the new stock market. Stock market will still exist. We teach you how to operate securely so you don't get hacked like you see in the news all the time. And then we have our intro and advanced yield farming section that literally teaches you everything you need to know, from developing the fundamental analysis all the way to which tokens to provide liquidity for and generate passive income on, like everything you need to know. So if that interests you and you want to be a part of a group of like-minded people who are hungry and educated and always trying to learn more, we look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah, guys, if you enjoy this type of content, leave us a like, subscribe, tell your friends, and see you on the next one. Give me money. Give me money.
Hey!